Hello, hello. It's Saggy Joe Sports, I suppose. I've been trying to get the highlights to work. This is the best I can do. Full screen doesn't work because my computer is dookie, but that's not the conversation we're trying to have here. We're trying to have a conversation about the this preseason game. Now, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things, but I would like to say that I'm gonna be looking at both sides, so both the improvements that I saw and sort of like the game plan for both the Wizards and the Raptors. But I think I might focus on the Raptors a little bit more. Unfortunately, to just happen to be the team that I root for. Um, so well, I think the first thing that we need to address is how good Alex Sarr played. He was pretty good on defense, just being a tall, lanky guy who can block shots. That was one of his weaker things was that he was not very good in the pick and roll, and he doesn't have to be. But I think like just having a sturdier core can really help him open up some spots when he's trying to do pick and pops, which will be a very dangerous play once they figure out how to do that with him. He'll also be very dangerous as a pocket passer. I think he has the vision. He definitely has the height. He has insane amount of length as well. So whatever the preseason drama is with him not being very good, I think he played very, very well. And I think he got a little too much hate because he struggled so much. But this first preseason game is honestly, if you're a Wizards fan, you're excited. You're, you know, you're excited for the future and what you had. Carrington played decently, has a decent shot. I couldn't catch a name of number 18 on the Wizards. He had a decent shot as well. But kind of started and ended with that. I'm sure Jordan Poole and Kuzma were kind of like going through the motions, but they didn't really look too. They didn't really do much on the floor. Honestly, Poole still took a bad of like a couple of bad shots, and Johnny Davis looked okay. Looked like the playmaker that they hoped that he would be. Hopefully, he just gets going with the shooting. The Wizards' offense, it's pretty decent, but there were times when there was good movement, and then it would kind of stop. Like it's like you gotta have a consistent motor. You gotta keep moving in order to get things going and keep your team on the move. Keep your team with some good momentum, some good energy as well. You really need to still keep moving. Even if you look at these highlights too, like they're playing zone and just a little sloppy on the. There's a little sloppy in the defensive end as well. The Wizards on defense, honestly, when Alex Sarr wasn't there, and Valanciunas too, to a certain extent. Valanciunas got a couple of good blocks. Um, Valanciunas played very well. He's a big burly guy, so it was very hard for the Raptors, like rookies, to really handle that. But he didn't really play it towards the end of the game. There you go, shot by Alex Sarr. He has a good looking shot. Was really happy to see what was coming up with him because you would think that his confidence might be shot, but having a game like this nice offensive rebound, kick to Jordan Poole. That's gonna be a good play for the Wizards as well. Alex Sarr is so tall that he can just grab boards, right over people, and then he can just kick it out. That also shows like the vision potential as well. There's a neat, nice role play over here with Alex Sarr. So he has some good potential, and you guys got a good pick. You just got to be able to capitalize on that. On the Raptors side of things, that's a good play. The adjustment mid-air, so not to instead of dunking it, just do a layup because Valanciunas could have blocked that shot. That was a good adjustment over there as well. This was nice as well. Nice reverse layup. Sheet played really well. Kept the ball moving a little bit. I see a little bit of Van Vliet in him in terms of just moving the ball around, moving around. He just needs to get a shot there. That was a sweet looking jumper by Alex Sarr. I think it was 3 for 4 from three, which is very encouraging. That was a sloppy pass, by the way. And then when you go over here, Grady Dick with the nice finish. I liked what I saw from Grady Dick. But him and Obaji played pretty well too, but they don't really like they play very well off ball, but on the ball they're still like a little rough. That was good defense, by the way. Raptors hustled on defense, which is really good. But Grady Dick and Obaji played pretty well off the ball, but I still don't trust them with the ball in their hands when they're gonna drive. If they're gonna drive or put the ball on the floor when they're do a pump fake or a three just to keep the ball moving. It's very important. That was a nice dunk by Alex Sarr. I'm surprised they're not lobbing to him more though. I think they need to lob it more to Alex Sarr because he's so tall and lanky. I think he can get it there, but again, it depends on his game because Alex Sarr plays a little bit of like a guard. So you're gonna have to have like a good mix of those and just make sure that he stays healthy because you're gonna demand a lot from him. That was a nice pass by Poole, by the way, and it was a nice three. I think that was the last time Alex Sarr was even on the floor. I don't remember him scoring after that because they put him off. That's nice wraparound with Olenek, and that was a good repositioning with Obagi to get the nice shot. Good fast break pass over there. Nice. So like those guys on the Raptors seem to be good off ball. So you're just gonna have to find a guard who can really find them on ball. And I didn't really I like Sheed was fine. I think that's what they're missing. The Raptors. They're looking for someone who can dictate the offense, get the ball moving, and run plays. I think that's what they're missing right now because even with Barrett, it's not his greatest strength. Defensively, I liked what I saw from the Raptors. It's a nice alley oop, by the way. Um, they hustled. They were around. Their rotations were okay. I mean, even here, at least the rotations were there. Even though you get the shot, I was that Baldwin Jr. I can't remember. Even though you get the shot, and even here, the thing that's Dogbo, and then I forget. See, that was a good play as well there, just to get the nice pocket pass into the paint. Sometimes you just gotta get it the hard way. You gotta get the hard way. It was a good shot. That was a decent shot as well using the pick. I think this is Carrington if I remember correctly. And then Bagley played decently. Nice pump fake, spin around to just get the foul as well. Carton was a little all over the place, a little nervous on his first NBA minutes, but he played a little bit better after that. That was a nice cut. Nice pass. So the Raptors are definitely moving the ball, which is very encouraging. The Wizards are playing. They are moving the ball. Don't get me wrong. Like they're just right there. I think that was Johnny Davis with the pump fake. They're playing pretty well, but they're also playing very young. So they're making a lot of like really bad shots, really bad plays, bad reads. I think that's the guy's name is Battle. That guy had a decent shot. At least when I was watching, it was solid. There we go. Nice move. Pass. Kind of deflected. And then Battle again with the three. This was when the Wizards made it like a 12-point game. I can't remember. Or was it prior to that? There was a time when the Wizards was able to make a 12-point game, so it's good to see the Wizards have fight as well. But then, towards the end, I guess the Raptors put up the intensity a little, and maybe the Wizards waved the white flag, put up all their. I don't know. They don't even have a legitimate center, I think, on the floor. I think Vucevic might be their tallest player, and that's not to be mistaken with Nikola Vucevic. I mean the Wizards also are running plays, but they fumbled the ball a lot when they were trying to make plays. Just like a little bit of loose hands, a little bit of misplacing the ball, and really overestimating the abilities of their teammates. I think that's just gonna come with time, the chemistry. That was nice, by the way, nice alley oop. But the Wizards do have a good future. I like their center. I like what he can do. I think he can become a good elbow passer. You can really have him run the offense at the elbow or at the top of the key. I think he has that potential. Pick and pop, pick and roll as well. He can do a lot, and defensively as well. He's pretty tall. He does have good motor as well. Alex Sarr got around for some rebounds. He went for some blocks as well. So he played really well. So there's nothing you can really complain about. That's a good interior pass there as well. I like what I saw from both teams. The blowout is kind of like a non-factor because it is preseason. It's just seeing what you got with with the players that you have, and I think that this is very encouraging. That was a good step back. I think that was Carton. That's Carton, with the original Lowry number. But yeah, there's a good defensive play where Grady Dick was able to stop Kispert. So Grady Dick, by the way, and Obagi are big good team defenders as well. A lot of defense effort and IQ as well, positioning. So the Raptors have good position defenders, but they just don't have like a good one-on-one defender at the moment. Then again, offense never really. Defense never really wins on offense. Offense will always win, but it's always good to get some stops and have someone who can help you get those stops. It was overall good game for both teams in terms of talent. Kuzma and Poole, I wouldn't say impressed me in any sort of the word, but in any sense of the word. But they can also tell that they're they're taking it light. Just like, it's preseason. So when it comes to the vets, it's not really what you're looking at. You're going to look at the play, the IQ, and how these players are playing and how those skills can translate to an NBA game. Because the regular season. So Alex Sarr, for example, he's going to get those opportunities. He's going to be able to do some of those pick and pops. He's going to be able to get those open shots, but he's also going to be able to get those offensive rebounds and kick them out to the open man. I think that Jordan Poole is kind of used to that when he played with Golden State. So I think that there's going to be good chemistry between Sarr and Poole. I think that they have a potential to be a good duo. Kuzma can be a good supporting cast member. I think if Kuzma is able to run a couple pick and roll possessions every now and then, that could be good for both the development of Sarr and Kuzma. A really good point guard, honestly, is something that you need. And this season, you really wish that you had what's his name? The guy in Minnesota. I forgot his name. Tyler. He's on the Suns now. He is not Tyler Ennis. That guy is long gone. What the? Why am I blanking out? Suns guard. I'm gonna Google that right now. What the hell is his name? He just signed recently. It's not Monte Morris. Tyus Jones. Jesus, the Wizards could really use Tyus Jones. Having a good point guard, someone who can set up your big man, is really important for the development, especially when you find those open passes. But Poole had decent chemistry with Sarr to start off with. So let's see how the season goes. It's super exciting to see. I like watching my underdog teams. I think that's all I could talk about because I got an exam. So thank you very much for listening. Later days.